MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Zach Plesac will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt. And he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
First pitch of the AB now. Adalberto Mondesi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. The 1-1 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base pass, and now he's a stolen base threat.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Mondesi aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The set and the 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2-1, here it is. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The 17th, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go Gretz bench.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Digging in next. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Here it comes. swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground is second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball one. Ball two. Count 2-1. Ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Next to dig in, Jay Bruce. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch on the way. Nope. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. shot to third and handled for the first out.
That is good.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
On the move is Bruce. Bottom of the second here with no score. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Clint Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Outside, 2-1. Called strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. So run up the bunt here, but misses for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres has it. One there. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
So 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Sean Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Junior.
2 down with a runner at first, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nope, outside.
Christian Yelich would be next. Murphy is off of first with 2 away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in for Oakland, Christian Yelich, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as he's across with the run.
I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Let's look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The set and the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A's have to settle for just the one. We'll move ahead to the fourth inning now in game two. The A's lead it 1-0. Now to bat, Gio Urshela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Gio Urshela.
First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hard hit ball to second. Torres scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Ball
And
two.
a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
Oh,
off the
right
outside that time, laid off for a ball. Torres on at first, nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That will light up the middle.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Luke Voigt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Back up the middle. Torres picks it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate now is Aaron Hicks as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Drilled to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
2-2.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Hot shot down the line. Bruce gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Clint Frazier as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First delivery to him.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And the pitch.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
It's funny. That pitch I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. And why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And another foul ball. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Up next, Gio Urshela. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Mondesi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Count to pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The set and the 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Domingo Germán enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55, Domingo Germán.
Ready now is Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yordan Alvarez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
That's inside.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit down the line at first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 2 in this one. first offering.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Herman, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now to the plate, Matt Chapman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Torres at second with 2 down. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Vogt takes care of him, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Giancarlo Stanton, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Once again a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next up, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And that misses. 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1. It's a called strike on the changeup.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. Now here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the belt, the pitch. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Gallo gets his lead at first, nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The catcher.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Sean Murphy. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Runner is second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home.
you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Jonathan Loaizaga takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 33.
Yordan Alvarez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball. 0-1, no strike.
Two down, runners at first and second. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a
Count
strike.
2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gets up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 offering. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
That's just 1-2.
Oh, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Olsen. The runner at third. Yelich over at second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now back, left fielder, Lindsey.
So now into the box is Clint Frazier. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Adalberto Mondesi.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up in 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Hit hard, but foul. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So next to hit is Gio Urshela, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the AB now. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that point.
Fouled off. Frazier on second. Mondesi at first. 2 out in the inning. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Yanks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Lifetime versus this arm. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First offering. Lays off 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Matt Chapman will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first with no outs here. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're up 2-0. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Now the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 down. Comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Roberto Osuna answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Roberto.
Be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3-2.
Luke Voigt will be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. 0-1 the count. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Big win here. Airtight defense. The pitching was pretty good, too. It's kind of weird. Very rarely are you going to win very many games when you only get 3 hits. Timely hitting, good pitching, and big defense still can win you ball games.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Athletics take a 2-0 lead here in the league championship series. Zach Plesac earns the victory on the mound. Luis Severino struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it.